It's a wrap on CMA Fest 2023, the festival drawing thousands of Americans to Nashville this weekend to see the hottest country music stars in the country.
And unfortunately, thunderstorms rolled through on Sunday, delaying some of those final performances of the weekend. But before the weather turned, our Ryan Bass was able to actually talk to a few concert goers about their most pressing issues facing the country. Ryan, thanks for joining us. Always good to see you. I'm curious, what did they have to say to you? What did they share?
Look, there were some really strong opinions for sure, Adrienne and Marky, but it was good to kind of test the temperature, right, of the folks that descended here on Nashville, Tennessee for this weekend's CMA Fest. So what matters most to them? Well, the economy, of course, that was one that certainly brought up a lot, but also the border, abortion, gun control, even free speech was mentioned a lot by some of the folks, all top of mind for voters who visited the heartland ahead of 2024.
It's falling off your shoulders in the sheets, girl. They're only getting colder.
CMA Fest in Nashville, a melting pot of Americans from all corners of the country, descending on this city with a common love for country music, but all with differing opinions on the state of our nation.
I just retired, so economy, oh man, we got to get a handle on it.
I think every woman should have a choice in that, so it's her choice no matter what.
What comes to mind for you that is the most pressing and most important thing to you?
At my age, it's the economy. I'd like a little bit more money in my pocket.
The economy is top of mind for most that we spoke with, but for Texas natives Keith and Kimberly, it's about the southern border.
You're there in Texas. How important is it to you to make sure that border's secure?
Very important. We're overrun, and I mean, we got to help our people here. We got homeless vets that need help. So yeah, we got to shut that down.
Rachel and Haley's focus is on the right to free speech, without the fear of being canceled.
I think people need the right to speak freely and speak their minds and not be shut down by certain companies or news outlets, things like that, or even social media.
Everyone deserves to have their own opinions, and you shouldn't treat someone differently because they have a different opinion than you.
Iowa is always a critical piece of the political landscape, and these Hawkeye State voters have gun control and education at the top of their list.
Well, I do see a side-by-side view on gun control. I am for certain restrictions to certain people, but let's not take it away altogether.
Mental health and education, very important. I think that we need more growth, and we need more people out there that, especially for mental health. It's very, very, very special to my heart.
Y'all go check that one out. It's called Whiskey Does. Thank you for listening.
But even with the Great Divide, there is a common thread. We remain too divided as a nation.
People accept people for who they are, whether it be a political party or non-political party. Your views, my views, accept you for who you are and accept me for who I am.
And I think that's a lot of the problems is we're so torn between two groups, and I just wish that more people would come together.
We're separated on the extremes, and most people are in the middle, and they just want to get along. They want to live their lives, be able to raise a family, and make a living, buy a house, live peacefully.
And that's really how so many people felt, even those that wanted to speak to us off camera. Just people want to feel heard. They want their different opinions to be respected. That was really the overarching theme from a lot of people that we spoke to at CMA Fest. But everyone was on the same page about one thing, Marky, and that was that CMA Fest was a good time. And they intend to come back in 2024.
You're looking good in that hat, Ryan Bass.
You've worn that before. That's not a first for you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.